First of all, I don't do much in the way of like back and forth and that sort of thing. So we start out with you, identify yourself and where you're from and what you're doing here today.
So my name is Nate Goldbaum. I teach second grade at Whittier Elementary. We're in Tilson, at 23rd and Walcott, and we've been fighting for years to try and get remodeling and renovation at our school. And we feel that we've been neglected for a long time. Our school doesn't have a library. The gym is extremely inadequate. We have no auditorium. And then when we went to the board and we finally were able to win, about $1.5 million to get some changes in our school, they said, oh, well, we're going to knock down the field house, the one place that we have, to organize our parents, to bring our parents together. So it was like a backhanded gift from the alderman and from the school board. We're happy that they're contributing something to us. We're happy that we're getting some of the renovations that we asked for. But the fact that they want to, it's like they give with one hand and take with another.
Pardon me for, as a teacher, tell me what it's like to teach in a facility that does not have a library.
You know, it's really difficult because we each have to have our own libraries. We're not able to centralize our multiple copies. We're not able to have kids. It also means that kids don't get in the habit of going to the library. Kids who go to a school library get in the habit of going to their local library, and it helps to improve the culture of teaching. We do our best, but it really hampers our ability to foster that love of teaching, that love of learning and reading, that we really work so hard to instill in our kids.
This may not apply at second grade, but do you assign reading outside of the text that you're...
I mean, we expect our students to be reading all the time. In second grade, you read books that are short enough that you can read multiple books in a day. And so we send books home. I send books home from my classroom library. We all do that. We have to... it makes it harder to redirect students towards the resources they need. We have to do all our own cataloging in our own classroom to the extent that we even can. So that's all. We don't have anyone devoted to doing that work. We can't hire a librarian because we don't have a library. So these are all ways that it impacts our teaching and our students.
And where is the closest public library to Whittier?
Oh, the closest public library is the Rudy Lozano Library. It's a mile from the school. So I live near the Lozano Library. I rarely see my own students coming. And for our older kids, the ones in junior high and so on, they get, if they come to the neighborhood where the Rudy Lozano Library is, the gang there is La Raza. And they threaten kids from our neighborhood. Whether they're in a gang or not, if they see a kid coming from outside, they get threatened by those students, by those kids.
Well, tell us also about the impact of the 7th and 8th graders coming to Whittier.
Well, that is a big deal for us, that we've wanted to have 7th and 8th graders for a long time because we know that dual language education, which is so highly valued by us, where the goal is that students leave our school bilingual and biliterate, able to function in both languages at a high level, it works best when it goes to that high grade. So we're very happy to have that. But it does bring with it a whole lot of new challenges. We are teaching students at a higher level academically. It does mean that we need to have those kinds of library resources that we don't have at our school. And we feel on the one hand we're happy, on the other hand we feel like we have a hand tied behind our backs.
And again, we're facing where there's a field house facility right next door.
It's been really important for our school. It's been really important in terms of empowering our families, our community school programs are housed in the field house. And when they came and they said, we're going to convert this supply room to your parent facility and knock down the field house, it was like a slap in the face. It really was. And we felt that it was aimed at inhibiting our ability to organize our families, which has been such a crucial part of winning what changes we have been able to make.
Thank you again.
Thank you.